Hey everybody, I'm on here because I want to talk about upgrading. I want to talk about it really quickly. I'm praying that I won't be long, but I'm going through a lot right now. I'm having to war in a way I've never had to war before. And some people that come across this, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I was in a boot camp in 2023, all of 2023, all the way down, I believe, until November. And the prophetess that talked about or taught our boot camp, she talked about how God was upgrading our armor, how he was upgrading our weapons, because I can never say weaponry right. So weapons. He was upgrading our weapons and the things that we were going to use. And I was like, oh, okay, excited or whatever, but had no idea that in the summer of 2024 was when everything that I was taught was going to actually have to start being used and put into action. And the people that God had me to cover me, one of them is one of my dearest friends, one of my dearest sisters. She is my family, and was going through something yesterday and was in a situation and got pulled over with the police and all that stuff. And she began to minister to me about a comment that I had made about how something was really hard for me. And she began to minister because God began to download to her what I needed to hear about how I was trying to do things in my own strength, how I was taking on other things, how I was allowing other things to perhaps cause other things to happen in my body, that's not what I should be doing. I should be in alignment and agreement with the other person's faith and things like that. And that blessed me so much, because I needed to hear that. Even though I had heard it and had been hearing it, I needed to hear it again, because sometimes things that you go through can be so overwhelming and so strong in the warring that you're doing that you lose the principles, you lose the facts, you lose the things that you need, you lose them. And God will send people to remind you of those things. And so after the situation occurred, starting in July and August, I had just got overwhelmed, and there were some things I was supposed to take care of concerning the new vehicle that God blessed me with in the spring, and it just all went by the wayside because I was now focused on that. And so when I should have gotten 2 tickets, God allowed me just to get 2 warnings. And so I said, well, God, I'm going on the 31st to get this taken care of. This is the amount of stuff I need. This is the amount of funds that I'll need. Because if I don't have that, then I'm not going to be able to get it done. And I won't be able to get any more warnings after that. I know that next it'll be tickets, and they'll be expensive. I'm here to tell you that God did exactly what I had said I needed done. I was able to take care of the situation with the vehicle, but I had old plates on my car, and I love those plates, and I didn't want to get rid of them because I love the letters, and I love what God told me the letters and numbers of those plates stood for. So I go in and I take care of my business, and it's, I went past the date of what I was supposed to in order to get the plates transferred. And she was like, well, no, it's actually cheaper if you just get brand new ones. I was like, what? So I ended up having to get brand new ones, and it was cheaper. But what I'm saying is, we try to hold on to old stuff from old seasons, and God is saying, I got new stuff. Hey, yay, Lord, I hear you. Woo, I hear you, God. I have new stuff for your new season. So why are you trying to bring in old stuff from your old season when I have upgraded you and I have stuff for your new season? I'm telling you, this thing is blessing me right now, because what God is telling me is, yeah, I know you like those plates. I know you got attached to those plates, and I gave you what those plates, those plates stood for, what the letters, what the numbers stood for, but they're part of your old season. You're no longer in that old season. You are now in a new season, which means I got to give you an upgrade. I got to give you new plates. I upgraded your car. So if I upgraded your car, why would I not upgrade your plates? You were trying to keep your previous season, your old plates on your old season, on your old blessing, and not get the total upgrade of everything that I have for you. I'm telling you, this blessing me right now. It ain't got to bless nobody else, but it's blessing me, because God is letting me know, daughter, when I start upgrading you, you got to be willing to let go of everything that was in the previous upgrade. You got to keep getting the new upgrade. Woo, Shaba. Hey, yeah, basha. Woo, ha, yeah, bosha. Ha, yeah, basi. Ha, yeah, bashande, little bosa. Woo, she, yeah, basi. Ha, hey, yeah, bashanda. Hey, glory. Ha, yeah, bosha. Woo, hallelujah. I am so sorry. Hey, but this thing has really hit me in a way, because God is saying, daughter, when I upgrade you, I need you to get the complete upgrade. You can't hold on to the stuff that's in your previous season and bring it over. Why? Because it doesn't go with your upgrade. Hey! Sha. And it's the same with the weapons. It's the same with what God does with us spiritually. We try to hold on to the old way of doing things, the old weapons and the old artillery that he gave us, the old armor that he gave us, when he is totally saying, I got new armor, I got new weapons, I got new artillery for you to use. So I need you to let that go, because that doesn't work in the new season that I've upgraded you to. Hey, shop. Woo! Hi, y'all, boss. Hey, hey. Hi, y'all, boss. Woo! Hi, yeah, yellow bossa. Hi, y'all, boss. Hey, yeah, yellow bossa. Hallelujah. Woo, glory, hallelujah. Woo, shaya yellow bossa. Woo, God. Aya basata. Hey, shaya yellow bossa. Woo, ha ya yellow basata ya. Ha kanda na lo bosete. Hey, shaya yellow bossa. Woo, glory, hallelujah. Ha ya yellow bossa. So I just came on to say that God has truly, this situation today, God truly used it to minister to me about an upgrade. How you can't bring old stuff into your upgraded season. You gotta leave that old stuff, that old baggage, that old weapon, that old artillery, that old armor. You gotta leave it in the old season. Because if God is upgrading you, God is giving you new armor. God is giving you new artillery. God is giving you new weaponry. God is giving you new stuff to use. And so I gladly took the plates, and I gladly said, okay. And I looked at the plates. I said, God, I don't know what you're going to give me. But what I do know, in the new plates that I got, there is a number 8. New beginnings. There is an N, new beginnings. And I said, okay, God, I got those 2. But what are you going to do with the rest of the letters and the number that are in the plates? So I got to wait for God to tell me what the plate is going to stand for, what the plate is going to be. But my whole thing about everything that I said today is the upgrade, and how I was trying to hold on to the old plates from an old season. When God has upgraded me, I'm trying to bring that old stuff. How many of us, God is trying to upgrade us, and we're trying to hold on to the old stuff, hey, Yabasha, and bring it over into the new stuff. It's just like the Bible talks about, you can't put new wine in old wineskins. You can't. And so sometimes God puts us in a place where you ain't got no other choice but to let go of the old and take the upgrade of the new. I'll say it again. God will put us in a place sometimes where we have no other choice but to let go of the old and take the new. To let go of the old stuff and take the new upgraded stuff. God will put us in a place where we don't have any other choice. And that's what he did. And I didn't even know. Didn't even correlate that in my mind, that my wanting to keep these old plates didn't go along with the upgrade that God had given me. God upgraded my vehicle. Why wouldn't he upgrade my plates? But I wasn't thinking like that. We sometimes want to transfer stuff over. God will put you in a place where you can't transfer none of that over. You got to go with a strict upgrade and get the new to go with the new that he's already given you and is continually giving you. Okay. Woo! I'm so hyped right now. Hey, yeah, your little shaha. Hey, ya basha. Hey, shake your little sa. Ah, ya baba shake ya. Woo, shanda your little sa. When I tell you this thing is blessing me right now, it is blessing me. It's blessing me. Because God is showing me and telling me, daughter, I'm upgrading you. You got to learn how to let go of the old. When I upgrade you, I don't upgrade partially or halfway. I upgrade everything. I upgrade everything and everybody. I don't just upgrade this part and you get to hold on to the other part. That's not what I do. Woo! Hey, yeah, all right. I'm just saying, this thing right here is blessing me. It is totally, it's totally blessing me. Totally blessing me. Y'all just don't know how just what God gave me, this revelation that he just gave me, how it is totally blessing me. Totally blessing me. It is totally and completely blessing me right now. Right now. And the word was upgrade. Upgrade. That's it. Upgrade. So again, I don't know if this word is for anybody else besides myself. I don't know. It might be. I'm not sure. But what I am sure of, it was a word for me. And what I am sure of, God needed me to know. So God, made sure that I would know and understand about upgrading and what that means. All right. I love y'all. Pray for me as I pray for you. I pray that your day is well. I pray that the rest of your week is well. I pray that your weekend is well. I pray that you yourself are well. All right. I love you all. Talk to y'all later. Hey.